Hello, Gems, and welcome to EPCOT. I'm here today for the Festival of the Holidays. Can you believe this is my first time at this festival? So yeah, I'm here to eat and ride some rides that have an overlay for the festival. Let's go. The EPCOT Festival of the Holidays 2024 runs from November 29th to December 30th. It celebrates global holiday traditions through food, music, and entertainment. Visitors can enjoy treats like Reuben croquettes, holiday trifles, gingerbread cookies, and seasonal beverages at various holiday kitchens. Highlights include the Candlelight Processional featuring celebrity narrators and the Holiday Cookie Stroll where guests can collect cookie stamps. It's a festive culinary and cultural experience for guests of all ages. The first thing you do at any festival is come over here and get your festival booklet. This has everything in it that you need to know. We'll take a look at it in a second. So our first stop of the day is going to be over at Festival Favorites. They have several things that I want to try. They've got Reuben croquettes. I've heard that's very good. And the ham sliders as well. I've heard great things about that. Then they also have your alcohol options as usual. Let's get in line. First up, I got the Reuben croquettes with pastrami, sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, and a Thousand Island dipping sauce for $6. Let's see how this tastes. Get a little dunk here. Those croquettes are excellent. I love a Reuben sandwich, so I already knew that I'd probably like this. And they are fried to perfection. They're so nice and crispy on the outside, and then that inside with the ham and Swiss. Mwah. Oh, so good. And then it comes with a side of Thousand Island as well. And just dip that in, enjoy these croquettes. They're also very warm, which is great because it's cold today. It's like 60 something degrees. I'm in a sweatshirt, so that's, not normal. These croquettes, I would have these again for sure. They are excellent. I'm gonna give these a 5 out of 5 tiaras. Next up, I got the brown sugar and mustard glaze ham sliders. These come with cranberry and apple coleslaw on a Hawaiian roll for $6. Let's see how this tastes. Again, that ham slider was amazing. I am really enjoying the Festival Favorites booth. They've had some good stuff now for 2 festivals in a row, so I'm interested to see what they have for every festival. And this ham slider, I was not expecting the pieces of ham to be so thick. So it isn't like a, deli sliced ham. It is thick pieces of sort of, the ham that you would have at Christmas or Easter. And then the coleslaw, it has cranberries in it, which sounds disgusting, but it's actually really good. So I love that. And then the roll. This roll is warm and soft and just the absolute perfect accompaniment to the ham and the slaw. I absolutely love this. They knocked it out of the park with this one. The only thing I will say is that you get 2 sliders and the ham goes across both, and I did not get myself a knife, which I wish I had, so I had to pull it apart with my hands. So one side has a lot less ham than the other side. Still really good, very messy, so definitely get a whole bunch of napkins because it's just crazy. I hope you can hear me over the Encanto show. I believe you can, so sorry about the background noise. But ham slider with coleslaw, I am going to give this a 5 out of 5 tiaras. We're off to a really good start at my first trip to Festival of the Holidays. Can you believe this is my first time at this festival? I just kind of always missed it in the past because it's the shortest one. It only lasts for like 6 weeks, I think. And so I just didn't have enough time to come here. And I also don't remember the last time I was at EPCOT during the holidays. Well, obviously, if I haven't been to Festival of the Holidays, I also haven't been to EPCOT for the holidays. But I really am having a great time. And let's take a look at the Passbook, actually, because there's a few things I want to show you. So here's the Passbook, and you have to get these at the start of any festival. It's really useful. There's all kinds of stuff for kids to do. There's a lot of entertainment. This lists it all for kids of all ages. You can meet Santa Claus at the Odyssey, which is really cool. So this just has all of your info, and then it lists the festival merch as well. You've got some spirit jerseys and everything. I'm not sure if I'm planning to take a look at merch today, but we'll see. We'll see where the day takes us. And here's all the entertainment. It takes up 2 pages, I think. Yeah, all the entertainment takes up 2 pages. This is definitely the festival that has the most entertainment, I would say. In many countries, they have presentations of what the holidays are like in each country. So it's a edutainment learning experience, which I really love. So then you've got the Candlelight Processional. Now this is very, very popular. This is a beautiful presentation of all of these songs here listed, all of your favorite Christmas songs, and then it tells the story of Christmas. There are a lot of entertainers and actors that come to perform the narration as well. So then the best part of every Passbook is that they have every single booth and every single food, and sometimes pictures as well. So that really helps to plan out your day here at the festival. See, there are so many booths. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I just wanted to also point out the cookie stroll. There is a little, where is it? Here you go, cookie stroll. You get, if you purchase 5 holiday cookies from each location marked on the map, you get a stamp for each one. If you collect 5, you get a special treat at the holiday market. I forget what it's called, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to have 5 cookies today, but here's a list of all of the cookies and their locations as well. So that's really useful. And here's your stamp page. So yeah, that's your festival Passbook. All right, let's continue on and maybe head into the Connections, Communicore Hall and see what's happening over there. The first thing I'm greeted with at Communicore Hall is this lovely Christmas tree display. Some of them are lit and some aren't, so that's a little bit different, kind of weird, I'm not sure, and poinsettias as well. Now, everything in here is artificial because of allergies. I am extremely allergic to Christmas trees and poinsettias, and even though my favorite time of the year is Christmas, I often get sick during Christmas. So, but that's okay. Let's take a look and see. They also have some merch over here. So let's go and take a look at that. Never mind, let's look at this first. There's a little show on Spaceship Earth, and the Spaceship Earth is completely made of gingerbread. So let's listen in for a sec. take a look at some of the merch they have available. They have a EPCOT 2024 International Festival of the Holidays bag. That is, I don't know, that's a pretty small bag, so I'm not sure about that. So they also have a sweater, a half zip, not quite a hoodie, but that's really cute. It's a snow pattern with the EPCOT symbol. Is that the Communicore symbol? I'm not exactly sure. Let me know in the comments if you have any idea what that is. So over here they have a few Scentsy items. There's a Nutcracker King warmer, a Radiant Red Poinsettia fragrance flower, and a snowman. Here's the red poinsettia fragrance flower. That's really, really pretty. And then over here they've got your snowman, and there's your nutcracker. Really cute. And over here they have a couple Festival of the Holidays t-shirts, holidays t-shirts. I don't know what I just said. And there's the front, here's the back. Here's the back of that shirt. It's got Spaceship Earth all dressed up for the holidays, and each country too. That's really cool. It looks like a snow globe. And again, here's the front of that shirt. They also have these mini ears that are really cute. The snow and everything moves around in there as you move, which is really cute. Very, very sparkly. I love that. They are plastic, so they're kind of like a hard plastic, just FYI. Here is the Festival of the Holidays Spirit jersey. There's the front. It's Mickey. It's almost like a hidden Mickey and Holly, which is really pretty. And here is the back. I love the Spaceship Earth pattern as well here that matches the Spaceship Earth gingerbread display. Here are some more shirts over here. There's a long sleeve shirt, which actually would be a good pick for today. Oh, it's actually a long sleeve shirt hoodie. It's not like a sweatshirt. It's more of a light jacket type of material. That's nice. I like that. And then over here you've got your mugs. EPCOT 2024 International Festival of the Holidays on it, so you can commemorate your trip. And then over here we've got gingerbread mini ears, which are really cute. And then you've also got your matching loungefly. This is something that they often do, and it's really cute. It's a really cute loungefly up close there. It's a gingerbread house with a gingerbread Mickey in the door. I love that. Let's take a look at the back if I can. All right, so it's pretty plain in the back. It just has a small pattern there. So still cute though. Oh, I did not realize the shirt I showed you earlier, the long-sleeved hoodie shirt, is actually annual pass holder merch. So that's only available to pass holders. And they also have a pass holder blanket as well. Take a look at the pattern there. It's pretty cute, a little bit plain for me, but I love blankets. Oh, it actually has the countries in it as well, so that's really cute. So I had planned on riding the land today, but there's like a 40-minute wait, and no thank you. There's a special holiday overlay on that ride, and I'm really glad that it's getting some love because it's hardly ever a line there, but sadly for me, I'm not going to ride that today, but I'm going to head over to Canada and get started on my food tour of World Showcase. So here's the menu at the Canada booth, which is called Yukon this year, and they have a seared salmon, a beef, and a peppermint pinwheel cookie. I think I'm going to get the salmon and the cookie. Let's go. I had to try the seared salmon. This comes with butternut squash puree, maple bourbon glaze, and a fennel arugula salad for $7.25. Let's see how this tastes. So first impressions, not good. The salmon is very dry and definitely tastes like it had been sitting under those lamps for a while. But let's try it with a little bit more of the accompaniments. There's I guess this is sweet potato or something, so let's see how this tastes. So that was not sweet potato, that was a butternut squash puree. and the salmon has a maple bourbon glaze and a fennel arugula salad. If you've watched some of my videos, you know I don't really like arugula, not my favorite lettuce. But yeah, let's just try. There's also something on top. Looks like some kind of onion or something. Let's see how this tastes. Yeah, onion. I guess the onion's part of the salad, but there's really not a lot saving the salmon here. I have just not had luck with salmon at Disney recently. The past 2 times we've ordered it in a restaurant, it was also dry. The skin on this is too crispy. You can hardly cut it with a fork, so that's not great. I do like the puree, that's nice, and when it's paired with the salmon, it does add more moisture, so the salmon isn't too bad at that point. But for this booth, I expect the most out of Canada. They generally deliver at every single festival. It's usually my absolute favorite booth, and now I'm wishing I had gotten the beef instead. This is okay, I will eat it. It's not so disgusting that I won't eat it. I mean, I paid for it. I hate wasting food. I hate it. So I'm gonna eat the rest of this, but yeah, I don't recommend it. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5 tiaras. I also got the peppermint pinwheel cookie with holiday sprinkles for $3.25. Let's hope the cookie can save the day. Let's see how this tastes. Let's break it apart first. Nice and soft. All right, let's see how this tastes. Sadly, that was also not good. I am so disappointed in the Canada booth right now. They usually have the best things. This cookie is dry. The peppermint flavor is just a little too much. It isn't too overpowering, but it definitely has that toothpastey type texture. I was hoping the cookie itself would be sort of like your standard Disney sugar cookie, which I always love those. They never miss. This one, it's bone dry. I have water here, so I had to wash it down. That's never a good sign. It does have sprinkles on the outside. It's very cute, Instagrammable, but style over substance here. Paul Hollywood would not like this. And yeah, unfortunately, Canada booth is a miss for this festival. So I'm going to give the cookie another 3 out of 5 tiaras. Don't recommend. So one of my favorite things to do at any festival is to come over to the Germany Pavilion. They have a little town with a train track, and a little train goes by, but every festival they put out the signs from the festival, and I always like to think about whoever's in charge of printing and design for these things. Oh, here comes the train. I love it, super cute. But yeah, it's just a really interesting and nice feature here that they have. Oh, train again. I love the train. I could stand here and watch this all day. I've made my way over to the Germany Pavilion, and they have a Bavaria booth here. They have a lot of good things. This line is ridiculous, but they've got a pork schnitzel that I thought looked really good, and of course the hazelnut Linzer cookie. I'm definitely going to get that. I am going to brave this line just for you. I got the pork schnitzel. This has mushroom sauce, spatzel, and braised red cabbage for $6.75. Let's see how this tastes.
Let's go.
Well, let's try to get a bite with everything on it. Got the spatzel here. I guess that's spatzel, I'm not sure. Some sort of like rice type side dish. Anyway, let's see how this tastes. It's pretty good. Let me try. I think this is spatzel. If you know, please leave a comment. I'm not sure, but let me try this on its own. It's like noodles, little teeny tiny noodles. I should have gotten a spoon. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let me try some pickled cabbage on its own. I actually like cabbage. That's excellent. Oh, that's excellent. It's sweet and crunchy. And let me see. I'm not sure if I got a piece of the pork with the red cabbage, so I'm just trying to get a bite with as much stuff as possible. Let me get some spatzel on there. This is as good as I could do. Let's try this out with the pork and the spatzel and the red cabbage. So I really like that. It was good. It's interesting because the pork on its own was not that great. I was kind of like, it's all right. But when you combine the spatzel, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, super sorry to my German friends if I'm not, the combination of that with that pickled cabbage, the pickled cabbage is really what makes this, I would say. It's a little bit sweet and tangy. I'm not sure what it's pickled in. I've never had any kind of pickled cabbage like it before, but I really, really liked the combination. And the pork, I will say, I do believe the pork is a little overcooked. It was very hard to cut with a plastic knife. It was just kind of hard and tough. But then when you actually eat it, it's not that hard and tough. It's kind of a sensory trick there. And because when you cut it and it's really hard, you kind of expect the inside to be dry, to be a little bit mealy, but this really isn't. The pork is nice and moist. The coating on it, the breading, I think has a nice flavor. So yeah, overall, I really like this. I would give this a 4 out of 5 tiaras. And I also had to get the hazelnut Linzer cookie with raspberry jam for $3.25. Super excited to try this Linzer cookie. Let's see how this tastes. This Linzer cookie is absolutely amazing. I'm salivating. I am absolutely salivating. This is so good. A couple weeks ago, I went over to the Contemporary, and they also have a Linzer cookie. I think it was the Contemporary. I'm pretty sure it was. And that Linzer cookie was a lot larger than this one. It was also a lot more expensive. For this, I believe it's $3.75. And that it is such a good value for that. It is one of the cheapest things that you can get at the festival, I think. And it is a really good size. So the cookie itself has sort of crushed up hazelnut in it, and it is very good. It's a good texture. The cookie is a tad dry, just a tad, but it's supposed to be. And the jelly, I believe it's raspberry jelly / jam, is spread in the middle. It has that classic snowflake cutout as well. Very Instagrammable, very pretty. And then I guess it's dusted with just a little bit of powdered sugar. I absolutely love that. And yeah, it's a little bit messy, so I should have put on a bib. I think I said that about the last Linzer cookie I ate, so that's on me. But yeah, this is my favorite thing I've had today. This is a great way to end my day, because after this I think I will head out. It's getting pretty crowded and I'm pretty full too, so yeah, I'll head home after this. But this Linzer cookie absolutely knocked it out of the park. It was worth the wait. By the way, the wait in line, I mean, the line was out towards Caramel Couche, and it looked a lot longer than it was. They have a very good steady operation here, so I waited in line maybe 10 minutes, I'd say, so not too bad at all. Very worth it for both of these dishes, I would say. But yeah, Linzer cookie, absolutely a platinum tiara. This is the best thing I've had at the festival today. Very, very good. I would come here again. There's a B. There is a B on my table. Crisis averted. There was a bee on my table, but it was very polite and it went away. So it didn't touch anything, thank God. But yeah, let's, on that note, kind of wrap it up, walk out. I'm going to take a look at the Christmas tree, actually, because I haven't seen that yet. So let's go head there. I've made my way over to the EPCOT Christmas tree, It is absolutely huge. I don't know, I feel like maybe it's larger than the Magic Kingdom tree, and there are little snow globes all over it, and I can see there are a couple sayings here, Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays as well. I mean, you probably can't see that, but I also see some bells, and there are ornaments with the different countries' flags on it. You could maybe see a couple of those. There's a snow globe there. Yeah, this is very pretty, and at night it lights up and it is just beautiful. So I'm glad that I stopped by to see it. Let me try to zoom out again so you can see the enormity of this thing. It is several feet tall, maybe several hundred feet tall. I'm not sure. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. So that's going to wrap it up here today for my first trip to EPCOT Festival of the Holidays. And I had a really good time. Definitely the Linzer cookie was the highlight of all of the food for today. And I am very sad that I did miss the land ride because that does have a festive overlay as well. But again, like 40-minute wait time, nah, not going to do that. But I did have a great time here, and I'm really glad that I was able to take you along. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate every single one of you. Let me know in the comments what items I tried today would you like to try. And as always, have a magical day.